Many students lose easy marks in JAMB because of quadratic equations. But today, I will show you how to solve them step by step and understand the reason behind every answer. If you watch this video to the end, you'll be able to solve any quadratic equation confidently. So, let me write the topic on the board. Now, what is a quadratic equation? A quadratic equation is an equation where the highest power of x is 2. Now, from what I've written on the board, this is quadratic because the highest power is 2. The highest power is 2 from this x. So the general form is now from here, from this general form, a is the coefficient of a square, b is the coefficient of x, yc is constant, c is constant. So a must not be 0. Take note, a must not be 0. Now, the fastest method in JAMB is factorization. From the example on the board, we have to find two numbers that multiply to 6, and add to 5, Now, what are those numbers? Those numbers, we have 2 and 3. 2 times 3, we get 6. When you add the two numbers, we get 5. That is 2 plus 3, 5. So we have something like this. Equal to 0. Now, from these two brackets, it means that the two brackets must multiply to give 0. One of them must be 0. So x is equal to minus 2, x is equal to minus 3. So this is the reason when the product of two expressions is 0, at least one must be 0. Let me give another example. We have x squared minus 7x plus 12 equal to 0. Now, we have to look for two numbers that when you multiply, you get 12, and when you add both numbers, you get this middle number. So those numbers are, we have 3 and 4. So from here, we introduce the brackets. So we have x minus 3, x plus 4. From here, you can see when you multiply this 3 and 4, you get this, and when you sum, you get the middle number. So that will be is minus equal to 0. Minus times minus plus 3 times 4, 12. Minus 3 minus 4, 7. That is minus 7. So that makes the middle and the product number. So the signs are negative. The signs are negative because the middle term is also negative, while the last term is positive. This last term is positive. Now we're going to use the method 2 formula. Method 2 formula. So here, the formula for this is take note of the formula. Let's take an example. We have 2x squared plus x minus 3 equals to 0. From the form, a is 2, b is 1, c is minus 3. Now let's substitute this into the formula. So here we have x equal to b. Our b here is 1. Since we have minus b here, to be minus 1 plus minus b squared. So that will be 1 squared minus 4 brackets e. E here is 2. C here is minus 3. Minus 3 divided by 2a. That is, so x equal to minus 1 plus minus 1 square is 1 minus 4 times 2 8 times 3, that is 24. Right. Since we have minus here, that is minus times minus plus 24 divided by 2 times 2 is 4. X equal to minus 1 plus minus 1 plus 24 is 25. So that is 25 over 4. So x equal to minus 1 plus minus the square root of 25 is 5 over 4. So what are we to do next? Since we have plus minus, we get something like x equal to 1 or x equal to minus 3 over 2. So the formula works for every quadratic equation, even when factorization fails. Now let's get into nature of roots, discriminants. Nature of roots, discriminants. For nature of roots, discriminants D. Take notes. We have D is equal to B squared minus 4AC, where D greater than 0. When D is greater than 0, have two real roots. D equal to 0 is equal roots. It's equal roots. D less than 0, no real roots. This is very important in JAMB discriminants. Even without solving the equation fully, you can know the type of answers you will get. Now let's get some examples. Example, we have x squared plus 4x plus 8 equal to 0. Now here, what am I to do? We have to use this formula. So we have D equal to 16. We substitute. Remember, like I said before, A is this, B this, C this. Now let's substitute it into this. Our b is 4. The formula here is b squared, so that is 4 squared, which is 16, minus 8. Take notes, that is 4 times a, that is 4 times 1 times c. What is our c? Our c is 8. So 8 times 4, you get 32. So that is 32, equal to 16 minus 32 is minus 16. Now from here, I would say d is negative. D is negative. There are no real roots. So take notes, because JAMB like to test your ability on this. I hope you have been following me so far. Now I'm going to test your understanding so far. Let me give a question. We have x squared plus 4x plus 8 equal to 0. What is the nature of the roots? Option A, 2 real and distinct roots. Option B, 2 equal roots. Option C, no real roots. Option D, one real root. Option D, 1 real root. Try it. What do you think is the answer? The answer is option C, no real roots. Now let me solve. Remember the formula for determining discriminant. We have d equal to b squared minus 4ac. D equal to b squared. B from here is 4, so that is 4 squared minus, that is 4 times, our a is 1 times c, our c is 8. D equal to 4 squared is 16 minus 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 8, that is 32. 16 minus 32 is minus 16. So since d is negative, it means no real roots. No real roots. Now let us take some questions. Now 2x squared minus x minus 6 equal to 0. Now how do you solve it? You multiply a and c. That is minus 12. Take notes. Then we find the numbers that give minus 1, minus 3 and minus 4. So now what are we going to do? What I want to do is, let's split this. So we have 3 and minus 4. Now we're going to split this middle term. So we have 2x squared plus 3x minus 4x minus 6 equal to 0. Now we'll cross factor quickly. So we have, let's cross the factor. We have 2x plus 3x minus 2 equal to 0. Now let's solve instantly to avoid wasting time. We have 2x plus 3 equal to 0. So that gives x equal to minus 3 over 2. X minus 2 equal to 0. X equal to 2. So the final answer is x equal to 2 minus 3 over 2. So the correct option is A. Now let's take another question. We have x squared minus 9x plus 20 equal to 0. Now here, what you have to do is, we find the two numbers that multiplies to give 20 and add to give 9, and the numbers are 4 and 5. 4 and 5. So we have equal to 0. So x equal to 4, x equal to 5. So the correct answer is B. B. Now let's take another question. We have 3x squared minus 5x minus 2 equal to 0. So here, what we have to do is we multiply a and c. That gives minus 6. So that is 3 times minus 2, which gives minus 6. Take notes. Now we have to find that number, or you find the numbers that gives minus 5 and minus 6. So the numbers are, we have minus 6 and 1. So let's find the factor and solve. We have equal to 0. Now x is equal to 2 minus 1 over 3. The correct option is option A. Let's take another question. We have x squared minus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. Now here you have to think of two numbers that give minus 3 and add to minus 2. So the numbers are minus 3 and 1. So let's solve. We have x minus 3, x plus 1 equal to 0. So the answer is x equal to 3 minus 1. So that is done. The correct option is A. Now more question. We have x squared plus x plus 1 equal to 0. Now here you're just to use the shortcut. What you do is d equal to 1 minus 4 is equals to minus 3. You don't need to solve this. You just need to check. Remember this formula for AC. So negative means no real roots. Negative means no real roots. Take note of that. So the correct option is C. I would like you to also practice this question. We have x squared plus 2x plus 5 equal to 0. Now take note, whenever you're given a question in JAMB, you have to use shortcuts to avoid wasting time. So I'm going to give you shortcuts to solve this, but I would like you to try it first. Okay, did you get it right? Let's see. Now the shortcut here, you use this formula, d equal to, remember b squared minus 4 is c. So here we have 4 minus 20, which is equal to minus 16. So since it's minus 16, it means negative. So negative is no real roots. No real roots. So the correct option is C. Option C. I would like you to practice this question, which is x squared plus 6x plus 9 equals 0. Try it in a few seconds. Did you get it right, or did you get confused? Let's see. Now take a look at the question. Yeah, this is a perfect square. This is a perfect square. So we have x plus 3 square, which equals 0. So both roots are minus 3. Both roots are minus 3. So the correct option here is option A. You don't need to waste time if you know this trick. Now you can say that quadratic equations are not difficult when you understand the method and the reason behind each step. If you're able to follow this, then you're already ahead of any student preparing for JAMB. In my next video, I'll be teaching another important JAMB Mathematics topic with shortcuts and exam tricks. Don't miss it. Subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone preparing for JAMB.